Friday, December 24th. Let me turn on this heating now. I originally saw Face Craig, another YouTuber who I really like, do this. This year I've made a lot of changes in my life and I've been figuring out where I want my life to continue to go now that I've accomplished these big things. So I'm hoping that this video will serve as sort of a marker of where I'm at right now, December 24th, 2021, basically New Year. And so hopefully by next New Year, the start of 2023, I can make a new video, check in with myself, and see how things are going. So tell me, how have you been doing? By talking about myself and how I've been doing, it's been pretty good, all things considered. I guess if we were to break it down into categories, financially, I'm doing well, luckily, like everything. I live in a place where rent isn't that high, so I'm able to get my bills paid, save some money on the side, and still have a good time here or there. I am working on my backup emergency fund right now, where I just want to save enough money that if there's another lockdown, or I lose my job, or I get sick, or any other extenuating circumstances. Oh, it's 2:22, make a wish. Okay, if any other extenuating circumstances happen, we will be ready to deal with them. I'm trying to balance spontaneity and just letting myself spend where I want to and have fun with saving and logic and preparing for the future. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job of it. I don't really worry about money all that much. I think about it, but I don't worry about it. So I'm happy and blessed in that way, and hopefully things can continue to go well. I'm worried for the day that my car stops working and I have to either repair it or get a new one. But for now, things are pretty good in the money situation. Socially speaking, I have a couple of friends. Having moved here not too long ago, I don't have a super huge circle, but I have 3 really good friends. I'm starting to make friends with this girl at work, and I just think things are going well. Hopefully I can expand my circle a little bit, but it's not really the main goal for me. I'm kind of happy with where I'm at. I feel like I have good people in my life. I can always call up somebody when I want to have some fun, and I like having more alone time. Well, I don't have more alone time. It's more so just that I expect myself to be alone because I live alone. I don't really have a community here. There's not a lot of people here who know me. So when I go out alone, I don't feel as bad about it because it's not like there's hundreds of people who could hang out with me but choose not to. It's just, you know, you move to a new place, you're going to be alone. And I think being alone has really helped me figure out what exactly I want. Find new hobbies that I don't think I would have been interested in if I was trying to do things that my friends wanted to do with me. And just explore myself without the influence of anybody else. So socially we're doing good, but I hope you haven't forgotten about the value of your alone time and haven't turned being alone into being lonely. Emotionally, I'm also doing good. I'm not on the amazing high that I was at during summer when I first moved here. And I'm also not at the horrible low I was at before I moved here. I think I'm just dealing with some seasonal sadness, some hormonal ladiness, and also just with, you know, there's not as much sun, so I can't do some of the fun things that I had gotten into before. But all in all, I'm feeling pretty good. What do you get into in your free time? Free time is something that I had a lot of when I first moved here, and I discovered I was interested in so many crazy different things. Right now, I do like to spend some time hiking, though it is pretty cold and rainy right now, so I haven't gone as much in recent months, but I do like to go. As well as hiking, I am learning how to roller skate. So hopefully by the time you're watching this, I'm really good at it. And although I'm not really going to the gym as much as I should, I think hiking and skating kind of keep me active. And I do like exploring just LA, Orange County, this new place that I live. I've been to about a bunch of beaches, a bunch of downtowns. I like some days just getting in my car, going to a new city and seeing what's there for me. I do spend a lot of time working, as any working adult does, but I try not to let that keep me from still exploring things and having fun. And I'm just working on finding the balance between working, maintaining my house with like laundry and dishes and things, and having a social life, spending time with myself, working on my YouTube and my Etsy. There's a lot to do in a day, in a week, in a month, in a year, and I'm still working on figuring out how to do it all, or what to let go of if not doing it all. One thing that we both know we want to get into, we've been wanting to get into it for years, but COVIDina kind of got in the way. But we both know we want to get into it, so assuming COVIDina's kind of relaxed right now, tell me, where have you traveled? I have mostly been traveling around Orange County and LA, as I've kind of discussed. It's all new to me, and the different cities are pretty different, so I just always feel like there's something new to see. I can drive 20 minutes and see a mountain range I've never explored, or drive 20 minutes in another direction and see a shopping center that I've never gone to. It's all different, all new, all fresh, and I'm really enjoying it. My most recent trip was a road trip to San Diego for my birthday. That was really fun, and I think I'm pretty content just exploring California. I would be more than happy to go to other places, but you know, it is the holiday season, spending is kind of up, so if I'm just taking mini road trips right now, that's totally fine for me. I do hope you've gone on a sort of glamping trip though. You know, maybe gotten an RV or an Airbnb that was a little cabin and just did some hiking and spent some time with yourself in the woods. I have some plans for you, Kayla, but the future is big. It's bold. It's bright. We never really know what's going to happen in it. So what have you accomplished this year? And I'm not talking like, you know, all A's, school type of accomplishments. I mean, like, what's important to you that you've accomplished? For me this year, you know, last December, a little bit more than a year ago, I graduated college, as we know, and it didn't feel like a big achievement at the time. It was the middle of 2020. I didn't have like a graduation ceremony. My senior film didn't get shown anywhere. It wasn't like a whole big thing, but I did do it, and it was kind of nice to say that I finished something and I got a degree. I also moved to California, as I've mentioned, and that was a big thing for me because it's been a goal and a dream of mine since probably before high school. And I kind of waffled with it. I didn't know if I wanted to pursue it or not because it was just such a big step, and you never know what the future's going to hold or what life is going to look like. I didn't know if I'd be married and I wouldn't want to leave my husband, or if I would still be late in school, if I find a job I liked better in Atlanta, if I'd move internationally, if I didn't know where life was going to be. But I think that this was a really good decision for me, and I'm happy to be here right now. And I just, early summer, I wanted it so much. I just wanted to get out of Georgia, so it felt really nice to finally crash land here. I've also done some good hiking. I summited Gilliam's Point in Chico Hills State Park. That was pretty fun, and I climbed a good portion of Mount Iowa, and I just feel like I've gotten a lot closer to the sky than I ever was before. It's been fun. And just being able to be my own adult and create my own reality. That sounds so lame, but you know, it's true. It's my first time really being free from my parents' expectations, from school's expectations, from the requirements of my young life. And I think I'm enjoying it. Call me crazy. So, outside of what you've accomplished, what are you grateful for? What has come to you that you really appreciate and feel like life would have been different without? I have to be grateful for my new friends. They came at just the right time and in just the right way. It feels like a more intentional friendship because we all met knowing that we all didn't really have the most friends or the biggest community. So we've been able to fill in those gaps for each other, and we know like exactly why we're in each other's lives. So it makes it just easier to feel a part of the group and like comfortable with everyone and everything that we do. I'm pretty grateful for where I work and just my job in general. Having enough money to not only survive but save and live, and obviously more money would be better, but I have enough to get by and do decently well, and I enjoy that. For where I'm at right now in life, I'm pretty satisfied with myself, and it's a good company. I enjoy the work that I do, and all things considered, considering previous jobs that I've had and jobs that I've seen other people have, it could have been a lot worse. So I'm not gonna bow down in capitalism. I'm just not the one, but I am happy at least that for the time that I am participating in her, I'm doing it at a pretty good place. I think that although it might sound a little contradictory to say, I'm pretty happy for this time away from my family. When I moved out, we were not all in the best places with each other. It wasn't some horrible, just bad situation. I kind of want to change where you're sitting because I feel like I look weird. Give me a second. Okay. I'm pretty grateful for the time away from my family. When we left, it wasn't like we were gonna kill each other, but it just wasn't what it used to be. And I don't think we'll ever be the way we were again when me and my siblings were kids and my parents were relatively newly married, and it was just an easier time. I don't think it'll ever get back to that, but it's been nice to not actively make everything worse. And I think just taking a step back from each other has allowed us to interact with each other better whenever we do come together. So I feel like this was just a good time for all of us to separate and dissipate and work on the family dynamic by just not really participating in it. I think just taking some time to cool off from each other was the best option. I'm also very thankful for my car. Oh God. Just not having a car note, not having to pay insurance. Shout out to my mom. Helps so much with my budget. So much. I can't even imagine if I had to throw out an extra $400 on a car note and insurance every month. The budget would be in shambles, but it would not be looking like how it's looking like right now. So I really have to thank the girlies for that. And I hope that you are still blessed with a good car situation, whatever it may be. I need to get my oil changed. That being said, if you are out there forgetting your oil change, go get your oil changed. And probably my last question to you, as you are reflecting on the past year, 2022, which I'm about to experience, and as you are looking forward to 2023, which you are about to experience, my girl, what do you hope for? But I just hope that you know yourself better. I think I'm getting to learn more about myself as I am living here and experiencing all these new things. So I hope that you've really connected with yourself. And I don't know what feeling I'm looking for in myself, because it's not like I'm confused about myself. It's not like I don't know us. I just hope that you know us in a way that me right now couldn't even fathom knowing us. I hope that you have continued to build upon or even built new meaningful relationships with people. Theoretically, I hope that we have a boyfriend, but I'm really not even putting too much stake into that, because friendships are valuable, family is valuable, even honestly work relationships can be valuable. You spend a lot of your time at work, so having someone you like talking to is important there. And I just think that if we could really just focus in on connecting with people and on finding the people that are going to be for us. I hope that you figure out this room, girl. Because right now it is just it's not chaotic, but we know it's not exactly where we want it to be. It's getting there, but it's not there. I hope you got it there. I hope that you've gotten your YouTube channel monetized. If you haven't, don't feel bad about it. Remember what we said. We don't make goals that don't have anything to do with us. So I hope the YouTube channel is monetized, but it's not up to you if people watch your videos and subscribe to your channel. So don't be making goals that are not up to you. I also hope that our Etsy is getting at least one sale a month, but it's not up to you if other people head to the Etsy link in the description and buy our beautiful artwork. That's not up to you. So don't even worry about that too hard. I'm just saying, like, you know, we're just putting it out there. I hope that that's happening, but if it's not, that's cool. I know that you have reached your financial goals, the ones that I have right now. You've already done reached and passed that stuff, girl. So I hope that your new financial goals are good and that you are doing well in them and that we continue to grow towards our overall goal. I hope you've taken on some new hobbies. Right now I'm thinking about saving up for a gymnastics class. I hope if you did that, it was fun. You learned a lot. You gained some maybe new flexibility, new skills, new friends, new something. I hope you gained something from it. If you didn't do it, I hope you found something else to fill your time with. I hope you didn't just sit there. I hope that you've seen lots of new places, tried lots of new things, and just experienced more of this life. I hope that you are excited about the new year 2024, where you're going to be 25. And most of all, most obviously, most abstractly, I just hope you're happy. Being happy has been great. I had some rather anxious, stressful, and depressing times in college. And I had happy times, I had fun, but you know, I also had some pretty low lows. So being out of that and just having consistent happiness, even with lows, but like generally speaking, being happy has been great for me this year, and I hope that you have gotten to experience the same thing. And I just hope that it continues to go up for us. And if it doesn't, we can always rework. We can always replan. Hope ain't lost, girl. We just gotta figure it out. I'm pretty happy with me right now, but I hope that me in the future is still happy with me. And I hope you're sitting down and making another video for yourself next year. Thank you for sitting with me and reflecting. Like I said, I want my channel to be monetized, but that's up to y'all. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like, I'm not gonna force you, but I'm just saying, like, you could. It wouldn't hurt. You wouldn't die. I'm just saying. But I'll see you guys next time. Till then, toodaloo. Whew, that was cozy.